I'm Madi. I'm 38. I'm French. I was born in the south of France. I'm currently living in Lisbon, in Portugal. I did my study in Belgium at the school of La Cambre. It's like a fine art school when you learn how to be free and how to be yourself and really being an artist. So it was an amazing experience for me. After that, I went to Paris and then to New York for my internship. So I start to have the feeling that I wanted to travel to expand my work and my art. I spent a lot of time in the US. It was a really fulfilling experience for me because it's really a free country about art. It's like everyone can give you a chance to do a mural, or an exhibition, or collaboration. It's really easy to connect. So this is my biggest solid background, I said, and now I'm still working with the US. I have a gallery over there called Hashimoto. So now I'm back in Lisbon. I'm working on different things. My main job is to be a painter, but it's a multifaceted work because I can do production of artwork for hotel, for example. I'm just finished a project in Madrid where I design artwork for one room and then it's duplicate for 100 rooms. So I take care of the production of the pieces. It's print, textile, wood, stuff like that, like fabric for the bed. And so it's really an interesting job because you never know what you're gonna do. There is also the mural part. It's really amazing also because you can meet so many new people, especially when you paint in the street, like I did with the Strat in June. It was an amazing experience in Amsterdam. And otherwise, I also do collaboration or artistic direction for brand, like Wine asking me to do all the design and the new brand or clothing brand or stuff like that. So it's really different job, but it's exciting. And now I'm here. So my studio is really full of color, and I'm someone pretty obsessed with keeping all my objects all along, and I think I moved 20 times in my life, so every time I keep some little object with me from all around the world, and I have to have them around me. So my studio is full of books, sculptures, colors, painting, brushes. It's really the opposite of this and it's really nice for me to see this, to have a different environment. Yeah. That's why I love the fact to be in an artistic residency, because you can really dive into a new way of working because everything is different. In general, it's really a sensation. It's about feeling. I want that people feel good when they see my painting, and it's usually the feeling I have from my clients or the collectors saying, oh, when I look at your painting, I feel good, like a calm feeling. And for me, painting is really about that, like to give a good sensation with the color and the balance of the harmony. It's nature, of course, and smooth colors, stuff like that, but it's really about sharing a good emotion. It's a really difficult question, I have to say. Every time someone asking me that, I say, what do you think? Because for me, I can say it's abstract, but a little figurative also. It's mainly a world, and I think it's like I have many characters in my mind, and I invite them to dance on the painting. It's more like a story every time. I have like a bibliothèque of shape and shade in my head, and when I'm sitting in my studio, I'm picking up elements, regarding the mood of the day or what I want to feel or what I want to see, and it's like a new composition every time. For example, one of my favorite movies is Lost in Translation from Sofia Coppola, and so sometimes I paint with this movie in the background, so I'm thinking about the meeting, the love story that's here but's not really here, like the contradiction of the feeling when you are traveling. So like this feeling of being away of home, and at what point you are away for too long so you don't know where home is. So I'm thinking about this kind of stuff, but I want to create a poetic feeling about it with positive energy. Yes, birds, sun, eyes, flowers. There are regular character in my painting, and I don't think about the big symbolism behind it. It's just, for me, I have my own idea about it. Like for me, birds, it's freedom and be up and look at the world and be aware of your environment and stuff like that. For the sun, of course, for me it's a positive energy always, and it's the symbolism of a cycle, like everything come true, everything come together, at what point everything is a new beginning again. One day I read a sentence say, if I was able to tell it, I will not paint it. You know, so I don't have a really precise meaning. I love that people can appropriate my painting, they can take it for them and find the meaning they want. I don't want to project a precise meaning behind it. I love to play with those elements, and of course, when you see a sun or someone else see it, you have two different connections to it, and I like that. The fact that it can be universal, but also a really intimate story behind. So I'm represented by Hashimoto Contemporary. It's a gallery in New York and in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. So I did my solo show over there 2 years ago, I think, and afterward we do collective exhibition and stuff like that. So it's mainly where you can see my work, or otherwise it's in hotel when I do murals. I paint one in New York, I'm gonna paint one in Madrid, I have one in Amsterdam, so I have pieces of me all over Europe. I did one in Turkey, in Kaplankaya. It was last year. I was invited by a friend of me, Roman, who is creating a festival called Harvest. And it was my biggest mural. And when I received the project, you know, okay, it's gonna be 10 meters high. Okay, so I create A4 paper with my drawing. And I was so happy to go there. It was the first time for me, so I didn't project myself that much in the size. And when I arrived, I actually did like this, like, oh my God. And it was in a beautiful hotel by the sea with beautiful people everywhere. I was like, a super special energy, because it's just across the Greece and the Mediterranean Sea. It's like a really special feeling, you know, and I was really inspired by the color of terracotta, blue, yellow, and I'm really proud of these pieces because it's really huge, and I spent a really special moment over there. And it's still there, and everyone who's going there send me a picture, and I like that because you are still connected. Yeah. And every time I ended up a mural, you feel like you're leaving a piece of you over there. You know, it's like it's a really special feeling. It's like a love story with a mural for a week, and then you know, okay, bye. It's impressive, I have to say. I understand the legacy and the heritage of this place, but when you are here, you can see that everyone is so animated by this, passionate. Like, I have the feeling that they are here forever, like, and everyone is sharing their experience. They are super curious about us, like, what are you gonna do? And I feel really privileged to be there because we are going to open this place to new generation also, because we are young artists, contemporary artists, street artists, and it's, in a way, it's like expanding the Delft heritage to a new world, because it's such a different approach. And for us it's exciting because it's new technique, it's a new color, it's a new process, it's new brush, everything is new. So it's amazing to do that. At first, because the Straat Museum asked me, and I have to say I love those guys because we did a project in June and all the team was so nice and so careful about the artist and everything. So I think I trust them with my eyes closed, like, okay, you want me to do something, I do it. But of course, Matt and Renata explained me the project, and I love the idea of art going out of just canvas, and to have the chance to work on porcelain of this quality. It's amazing. It's like a masterpiece, and people who are here are so talented. I feel super blessed to do that because it's a one-time life experience, to do that. It's amazing. Yeah, in Portugal, I had the chance of one of my best friend has a workshop ceramic in Lisbon, and I had the chance to really immerse myself in this process. But it's really different from porcelain. But I create plates and objects and stuff like that. My idea for the mural pieces, for example, is to do a tribute to the Delft heritage. So I really want to mix their element with mine. So I create a composition with the frame, and I'm gonna design my own character with the Delft touch. Mm-hmm. And the composition is gonna be like a tapestry, a landscape with I thought about people I met here, and I'm gonna create some character also. I look a lot on the books they gave us, and I find some inspiration, of course, because it's full of drawing illustration for many, many years. So I picked some elements and I digested them, and then I create my own character, but it's really gonna be inspired by the Delft. It's the chance to be here. I feel really lucky to be here because not that many people can experience that, and we are actually the first. So I think when you are an artist, you always doubt, of course, and especially when you are a young artist and your career, you never know what's gonna happen. But now I feel confident about my work, and it's kind of a reward to be asked to do that. Like, it's a stamp that it's okay for you to be there, and they're actually really happy to have you there. So for me it's really growing also as an artist, because it's the purpose of art. We have to. When you are an artist, it means that you want to share something and that you want to be in contact with people, not you per se, but your artwork. And when you study history of art, it's all about that. Like, forever, the meaning is to see what your ancient artists did. So we have to do that. It's really important because art is super important in life and culture in general. So I think it's our job to help people to go into museum and not be scared to go in a gallery and not be scared to ask an artist, okay, maybe I don't feel anything, or maybe I feel something different from the title, but it's okay. The meaning of art is just feel something. Street art was a really main point in the discovery of art for young people, because it's really democratized. Like, it really developed the approach of art, because everyone can see it and everyone can take a picture of it and everyone can see it when you go to work, when you go to your house. It's a really life-changing experience, I think, because street art is for everyone.
Yeah.
And I
think it can help to get people to museums.
Yes,
the other way around
totally.
as well.
Totally, because you can see big artists like Banksy and stuff like that, of course, the people are so enthusiastic about him, and now they know you can buy some artwork from him, so you understand how it's connected. It's hard work. I like the fact that everything takes time and to take the time to do things. And I think it's a good philosophy for our society today. Like, you have to slow down and to be in the moment and focus on something. Everything is so tiny here, like every detail, every tools. You can see that people are really in the moment creating something. And I think I missed that feeling, that to not seeing people in the rush. Everything takes time. You have to fire something, you have to wait, you depend on the temperature, and you cannot accelerate it. It's not like with your phone or with your life, like you cannot have a quick way to do it. It's really about time, and I like that. Yeah. And I think it's something I want to keep in my work, because it's really important to enjoy the process. So it's really the beginning of the project. So I have this idea, I sketched a lot yesterday, so I have almost all my elements. But the most challenging part for me is the technique, because the cobalt blue, it's really a special painting, because my work is about colors. So I have to create different blue with the amounts of water. So it's really challenging, and that's why we did tests. So, because if I want a more light and a little more light blue, I really have to be precise with my water in it. But for the big pieces, it's gonna be challenging, because I'm gonna work with layers. So it's really completely different for what I'm used to. Yeah.
Exciting. Also.
It's so exciting. Yeah. Of course, the result is going to be different, because when you paint in cobalt blue, it's black. Yeah. So all your composition will be in gray and black, and then it's going to life. It's crazy. Yeah.